So here we are at the end of round 13, beginning of 14. And if you recall the last video, I was a little confused. So if I did not mention, let me get a closer view here for you. We just finished 13, and it was chain 2 back post double crochets, and then we had 8 front post double crochets. And where we were putting a chain in between, there is no chain on round 13, no chain space. They're just 8 front post double crochets. And this is we're gonna start to complete with the next row. We're gonna have a decrease, and moving over into here, we are gonna start our next leaf. So again, 14, here we have chain joined at round 13, the end, chain 2. Again, we're still 2 back post double crochets. That has not changed. Now we're going to do 4 front post double crochet decreases. So we're going to front post double crochet 2 of them together to equal 1, and that will give us 4. We do the same exact thing, except we don't complete the last step until the very end. And now we have a front post double crochet decrease. Same thing. Don't complete the last step. Go on to your next one. And you will complete it all now. Now you have 2 front post double crochet decreases. Continue. Last step, you'll have 3 on your hook, and that's when you totally complete it. We have 1 more decrease to do, giving us 4 front post double crochet decreases. Where we had 8, we now have 4. Let me get some more yarn. And your leaf will look like this now. Next, we are going to do 4 back post double crochets. One, 2, 3, 4. A front post, because we are starting a new row of leaves, or a new set of leaves. And you should have 4 back posts left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stitches. And we're going to back post them. Whoops, I did something wrong. Hold on. I lost my loop. Don't lose your loop. 3 and 4. And then we're going to repeat our pattern. 4 front post double crochet decreases. I'll do it one more time with you. So complete the first step. Don't finish it. Yarn over. Go underneath your next front post. Yarn over. You now have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, and now we will complete, pull through all 3, and that is a front post double crochet decrease. You have put 2 together. We're going to repeat that 3 more times. 1, 2, making sure you grab the post. That was our next one. We have one more left for a total of 4 decreases. Whoopsies. Get back here. 3 on the hook, Tracy. That was my water bottle. Again, we're going to do 4 back posts. A front post, that's another start to a leaf. 4 back posts and continue. Oopsie, I'm stuck. Hold on. Continue. In that pattern with back posts, decrease, back post, a front post. All right, so from here, you're going to continue again all the way around till you get to the beginning or the end of row 14. And I will meet you back here to join for row 15. I want to show you guys somewhere here on my very last leaf, I messed up. And where I should have 8 front post double crochets, I only had 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 2 I just decreased with 7. So if you have made a mistake, instead of redoing anything, just put 1 front post in there and then decrease like you normally would. If you are like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough, go ahead and add what you need, decrease what you don't. Most of the time, nobody's even gonna see it. Only you will know. All right, we have 1 back post. And I'm gonna join. We are now finished with 14. Excuse me, so mark it off. I need a drink of my coffee. Row 15. Chain 2. 2 back post double crochets. My yarn's getting tangled. Two front post double crochet decreases. So now where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we're only going to have 2. And we'll do a decrease. So we're going to decrease our decreases together. So now we have 1. I know, that's probably so confusing. There. Whoops. So now we have 2 front post double crochet decreases. We are going to 4 back post double crochets. One front post. Four back posts. And then we're going to decrease again. Fix my yarn. Oops, I almost threw that on the floor. So I will do this decrease with you and then pause until we get to the end, and we will join row 15 together. And this is what our leaf pattern looks like now. And again, you're going to 4 back posts, 1 front post, 4 back post, 2 front post double crochet decreases, and then continue all the way around, and I'll meet you back here for the join. We are now to my oops. So I'm going to do this part with you guys. 2 front post decrease, and this is where I shorted myself a stitch. So we're just going to front post decrease it. So now we still have a full 1 front post double crochet decrease, instead of this part having 2, because I oopsed, it only has 1. But really, unless somebody's is really paying close attention and counting, they're gonna never see it. Continuing to our next one, a decrease, 1 back post, and slip stitch the second chain, maybe. Where is it? To join. Oh my goodness. So that is the end of row 15. We're going to mark it off. I've got a little knot there. Not knots. No knots. So, are you curious to what happened to the one we were working on before we go to row 16? So mark off row 15 before you get too far ahead. And I've done that over here. Well, since you've asked about the other hat, this is what happened. I ran out of yarn. So I have to rework it. And what I mean by that is I had to pull it apart and start all over, because I had to come up with an idea to still be able to use the hat. So yeah, I found some more scrap yarn, and fingers crossed I have enough, and we'll see what this looks like when we finish it. I mean, we'll see. How bad can it be? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so that's what happened to the first hat we were working on together. Yepper. So go with your mistakes. And speaking of mistakes, they really look nice. You can't even tell that this one was shorted a stitch. And if you have more stitches all together, because mine is for a 19-inch, you may have more back post double crochets in here, in between the end of our leaf and our join. All right, so anyways, again, you can't do these wrong. Onward to row 16. Chain 2, back post double crochet 2, one front post double crochet decrease. So now we're going to we're going to decrease these together. That looks nice. 4 back post double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. FYI, that right there is a members only video. Next one, front post double crochet. Again, we are making a new set of leaves. Chain 1, front post double crochet. You're like, oh yeah, that's right, I remember that part. I crack myself up. Okay, continue. 4 back post double crochets, and we're going to repeat that pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, this keeps getting knotted on me. Guaranteed it is operator error. And don't worry, I have another whole skein of this, if not 2. The color wheat. And is, yeah, one I got from probably an auction. That huge box I mentioned. All right, decrease. There. Yes, slowly working my way through that box of yarn. Okay, so again, we are going to do 4 back post double crochets, 1 front post double crochet, chain 1, 1 front post double crochet in the same stitch, 4 back post double crochets, 2 front post double crochet, 1 front post double crochet decrease. That is going to end our leaf. And then repeat that. Back post, front post, chain 1, front post, back post, decrease. And I will meet you back here at the end of row 16. I have just finished round 16, marking it off. I've slip stitching right here. There we go. 17, chain 2, back post double crochet, okay, so listen up guys. Now, all right, so we've done our chain 2, our first back post double crochet. We're going to now do 6 more back post double crochets. That was our decrease. So now we have 3, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, which brings us to our front posts. Let me fix my yarn, and here we are going to front post double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, front post double crochet, just like we did down in the beginning. So front post, and in that chain space we are going to double crochet, chain 1, double crochet again, and front post double crochet. Starting that leaf. Getting so close to the end of this yarn. All right, so next, excuse me, I need a coffee break. All right, hold on a second. We're on 17. 6 back post, 2 back post double crochets. From here, we're going to do, let's make this a little clearer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 back post double crochets. You're like, that sounds familiar, like before. Yes, exactly like down in here. 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is a little bit wider. Oh, a little harder to get. Oh my goodness, Tracy, grab it. What did I do? Oh crap, let's start that one over. Back post that decrease. There it is. And that's the 9th back post double crochet. This darn yarn. Darn yarn. Ermagerd. And now we're going to do the leaf repeat. So front post double crochet. Double crochet the chain 1 space. Chain 1. Double crochet the same space. Front post double crochet, and then repeat 9 back post double crochets, do your leaf repeat, 9 back rows, repeat your leaf all the way around until you get to the end of row 17, and I will meet you there. We are now, lost my hook. We are now at the join of round 17, going on to row 18. So mark off row 17. Chain 2, 1, 2, back post double crochet the next, let me see where we're at, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last one, sorry, 7. Now we are going to front post double crochet, front post double crochet, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. I need more yarn. and then 2 front post double crochets. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 back post double crochets. So I will do them with you and do the leaf pattern one more time, pause, and meet you at the end. Two more, and we will do the repeat on the leaf. Okay, front post, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, front post, and we're going to repeat that pattern. 9 back post and repeat the leaf. And this is what we should be looking like. Super cute leaf pattern starting to show. I love them. All right, so we will finish row 18 on our own, and I will meet you back here after the